you like got not out of fighting, but like you're not just you're like your social media. Like, dude, that's why
I'm an influencer.
Yeah, you're fucking, and
I love it. People like almost like don't want to disrespect and call me an influencer. Like, dude, you can call me a fucking YouTuber. Call me whatever you want. I love making content. I love doing YouTube. I love all of that shit. So
yeah,
like,
and at the end of the day, you're still in there fucking people up. So
yeah,
like,
as long as I keep winning fucking fights.
Yeah,
and the thing is now is like he knows it. All of us know it. Things are gonna get tougher and tougher.
Yeah,
and tougher and tougher.
Basically, just beat a guy in the top 10. I'm self-proclaimed in the top 10 now, so it's like I gotta fight someone from number 10 up.
Yeah,
like
the elite people in the world.
Motherfuckers in the world now.
No, it's so fucking dope though, man. Because if you can pull that off, dude, that's the cool thing about your sport is like, you know, it's like bodybuilding. We talk about it's like it's subjective. It's how you look that day. It's what judge. It's what's what coast are you on. Like you either fucking get your ass beat or you win. Yeah. So it's cool that you have so much power. Obviously, so does the other person that you're fighting, but you really are in control of that. Because if you do that and you get to that level and you keep the social and everything you're doing, you are going to be at that level of like, that's the fucking guy.
I always said like I want to be bigger than Conor, and it sounded funny when I was saying it because it was before I was in the UFC. I was like, I want to be bigger than Conor. It sounded funny. It's sounding less funny now each time I say that. UFC's grown, I think, over 50%.
Massive.
In the last 2 years. So for me to say I want to be bigger than Conor, I have twice as many people
eyes on
basically watching me than when Conor was blowing up. So if I go out there, starts the next guy, starts the champ.
Yeah.
You
just got to be fucking locked in. That's why my question for you is like, when you train, you have to be like crazy about it. Like you have to live, like breathe that shit.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I've been training very consistently over the last 10 years. So when I have a fight, say I fight in October or whatever, and 12 weeks, 3 months out, like how dialed in I am.
Why aren't you subscribed yet?
I'm as dialed in as I can be. I don't feel like there's anyone doing it like I'm doing it as far as everything, nutrition, sleep, what we're doing, training.
Do you feel like you get better each camp?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like IQ wise, everything?
Everything.
That's so sick.
100%. I mean, more efficient with your energy.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
What adds to your IQ just because of the actual, because you have a camp, right, with certain people, but like, how do you add to the IQ beside the fight that you had, right? Because like, that's the new guy. Like, how do you add to your IQ where
in camp?
In camp.
I guess that's a good question.
Like bring in other camps or some shit and like fuck with them.
No, we use the same people pretty much for the last 5-6 years at the MMA lab. They're always having new guys come in. Like I sparred with someone new this camp that I've never sparred with. And so it is different sparring with new people, because if I spar with the same people all the time, it's like they know my little tips and tricks and vice versa and stuff. But as far as like the IQ, I learned a lot from that last fight. I already knew I could compete with the best guys in the world. But for me to go in there, not get hit in the face, not get hit in the body, check a lot of leg kicks, and feel like I mentally broke that guy who's a top 10 guy without getting hit, like I fucking learned a lot about myself that I already knew, but I got confirmed. Like I can hang with these motherfuckers. Like I was gonna finish that dude. If not, I was gonna beat his ass. That was like, that's how I felt going out of that fight. So I feel like I learned a lot from that fight camp, learned a lot from that fight, and now it's like we're a couple weeks removed. I'm gonna have a little fun for the next couple weeks, but I'm mentally excited to get back into I want to just fucking do jiu-jitsu so bad. I want to go train. Like that's what I crave. I want to go train. I want to get better, especially seeing like the guys that we've been having on Monday and Friday jiu-jitsu competition training. Like we're having some black belt world champions come in our room and fucking train. I haven't been able to. I've been a little sore still from the fight, my shins and knees and stuff, but just being in that room and like, fuck dude, watching how high level some of those black belts are. Like watching a black belt beat a guy that gives me trouble and they're fucking toying with him a little bit. I'm like, damn, like I can get way better.
Yeah, you got to fuck with that guy.
Right? And I feel like at my jiu-jitsu level right now, I can, standing from the feet, I can hang with majority of like, I don't know. It's just exciting to watch.
MMA wise, you could hang with most black belts, but you never go to the ground.
That's the thing. Like Pedro was the one that was gonna, a lot of people thought, okay, we're gonna see his jiu-jitsu. Pedro, he couldn't even get close enough to take me down. So that's a skill in itself, being able to know where the cage is and like the distance. People have to. I'm pretty long for my weight class.
Yeah, I noticed. You could see that on screen too. I look
way bigger than him.
Yeah, you always look taller or bigger than everyone.
I'm probably similar weight, if not maybe less than some of them. But my frame's bigger, and I'm throwing teep kicks up the middle. I'm throwing knees up the middle. It's like they gotta get inside and grab me, which is a tough thing to do. No one's really been able to do it.
Yeah.
It is impressive though, like when you get into a fight camp, all the things you have to shut off. Like you don't game as much.
What's up, Sugar Squad? If you like this video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and click down below to check out the full episode and subscribe to be a part of the journey.